Hello, me old mucker. Welcome, Mandy. Welcome. Good, good. Hope everyone's well. It's been a while, hasn't it? You want to have a look at me? There you go, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, one and all. So, Back to the Future, I know, right. Thanks for joining me on that. Look back to Darius Campbell. Oh, so, let me turn off the kitchen. 9 o'clock, everyone. 9 o'clock. Oh. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, here we go. Be with you in a bit. Just evening, my darling. Hope you got back safely. Thank you for a lovely weekend. It went too quickly. Lots of love. I'll just quickly deal with this. Turn off that. Hope everyone's well. Thanks for joining me on that little look back 3 years. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Katie. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so I'm just going to say, just got back from Vicky's. I went to see Emma today. She's doing well. But mind you, a dog and cat has got fleas, which isn't good. Let me just say thank you. Give me love. Until the next time. Until the next time. Yeah, terrible host, isn't it? Terrible host of me, asking you all to come on, and as soon as you do come on, I I ignore you. That's not nice, is it? Anyway, so we haven't done this for a while, have we? Whoops. Sorry, me going back and forth. Hello, everyone. We haven't done this for a while. Hello, I'm Matt Taylor, your host. Because we're family. I like to think we're family. And what I mean by that, there's no mummy and daddies, right? We're not going to play that silly game. No, we're all brothers and sisters. Okay? We're all bros and does. I don't know what those mean, but we're all brothers and sisters, okay? So, hello, Lenny. Hello, Katie. Hello, Mandy. Thanks for joining me tonight on this Monday night. The 24th of November, 2025. But really, we have to ask ourselves, when is 2025? What the fuck does that mean anyway? It's 2025 years after some bloke was born in Nazarene, or Nazareth, or wherever it was, but it certainly weren't in Brighton, that's for sure. Anyway, we're in some place in space and time, and that space in place in space and time is the here and now, and that's what matters. We're here now. Okay, so thanks for coming over. It's all a flick of a button, isn't it? I love a good flick. Flicking the button is where you get to heaven. Okay, flicking the button. Remember, it's the right buttons to press though, or to flick. It's all about the right buttons to flick. And I tell you, I'm glad you flicked the right buttons to get from Matt Taylor TV over to Matt Taylor TV Extra. It's just like an ITV2, this, isn't it? It's like a Matt Taylor but extra. And I'm the the same host. It's all cool. Okay, over to the chat. First in the Mandy Marlin. Hi, me old mucker. Great to see you, Mandy, and it's always great to have your company. Next up is none other than Katie. Hello, Katie. Having a look around. Back to the future. Yes, indeed. I love heart and a smiley emoji. That was Rewind and a Half. Of course it was, referring to the Matt Taylor TV repeat. Darius is dead. Long live Darius. First published on the 20th of August 2022. Reaction to the sudden and terrible news that pop star Darius Campbell, age 42 I believe, died of a then unknown condition. Next up on the chat, Lenny's in the house. Hello. Hey, Matt and chat. We all love a bit of Lenny. Hey, Lenny, says Katie. And we all love a bit of Mandy Marlin. Who wouldn't say no to a bit of Mandy Marlin? Well, Chris won't. Yeah, let's just move on. Oh, Mandy. Well, you came and you gave without taking. Sorry, Mandy, couldn't resist. There you go. So Mandy's making Lenny. It's just a quivering wreck who just cannot resist. Behave, Matthew. I'll never behave. Clap. Bang, Matt has a golden radio voice. I tell you, and I grew up with Ambrose. Curtly Ambrose. I love that radio voice. Do love it. Just drinking some green tea. But I think the next time I'll go back to chamomile tea. Because green tea is nice, but it leaves a colour. Let's just move on. Over to A1000. Would be good to hear your voice someday, if ever, Lenny. Yes, this is now... Katie is now backing up Mandy's call for Lenny to say his voice on YouTube by Christmas. So the challenge is out there now, Lenny. The challenge is out there, Lenny. Matt, do you know any Ukrainian folk in your yard? I think I do, actually. I think I do, but I don't know the names just yet. I think so. Thinking of Emily, yes, poor Emily. I think the brother died a month ago, but the funeral must have been recent. Yes, come out, Lenny. Come out, Lenny. You know you want to. You know you want to, son. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. So, listen, I'm just going to have a little coffee. I'll play a promotional video. It's 2025, for God's sake, I know. It's not like using Matt's voices. Oh, Lenny's coming out with the excuses now not to record his voice. It's not like you and Matt's voices. You have lovely speaking voices. Come on, Lenny. The ladies want you, mate. They want to, see a bit more of you. Everyone loves a voice. No, I don't, Matt. Thank you. I'm happy being anonymous. Ah, it's a shame. Come out, wherever you are. It's terrible for us, because I know, you can revel in your anonymousness. But we are at a disadvantage because we don't know who you are. Don't know who you are. But anyway. I'm going to put a little video on if you don't mind. I just need Mandy getting me to go live. What you like? I wasn't expecting to, but you kind of talk me into it. You crazy little devil, you. I don't mind really, but yeah, you're just going to give me a couple of minutes, okay? Just give me a couple of minutes. I'm just going to have a stretch and brew a coffee. Okay, so we'll be back. But talk amongst yourselves, okay? I'm just waiting to upload a little promotional video, but it's taking time. Or perhaps I've Yes, indeed. We have sound. I like a bit of rock and roll, must admit. So, my sister recently survived her second stroke, and she recuperated back at her daughter's. But her daughter has just started a relationship with an alcoholic. So, anyway, the question I want to put to everyone is, I said to Emma, perhaps rather than staying with Amy, her daughter, who's an alcoholic, load of bollocks, but either way, why don't you come and stay with me? And she thought about it. I said, look, all in all, best not, I'll stay with, Amy. And during that time, Emma was incontinent. So that was why one of the reasons that she'd rather stay with Amy rather than me. And that was quite interesting. And the question is, would you wipe your sister's ass if she was going through, a stroke or anything like that? I certainly wouldn't. The longer I'm alive, the less I think I know about anyone's life or how challenging some people's lives are. Well said, Katie. Yeah. We're all the centre of our own universe, and rightly so. Oh, Amy's got my other niece. I've got two nieces. Oh, so lovely. Listen, I wasn't expecting to go live just now. I'm going to thank Mandy for that. But yeah, I'm glad I did, because ultimately presenting is about holding your attention. The people kind enough to join me tonight on Matt Taylor TV Extra, and it's a great opportunity for me to prove to my audience that I could have a whole radio show all to myself. I mean, for example, walking in the footsteps of the legendary Curtly Ambrose, the best radio voice in the business, in my opinion, sadly departed. I'd love to have the 10 o'clock to the witching hour slot, or even beyond, the 10 to 2 slot, or 4 hours of that hypnotized period of the day. Between that 10 p.m. and 2 p.m, anything can happen. Your world can change, your mind can change, and that's the most suggestive times, I think, getting those people. And so I'd love the 10 to 2 slot. Late night radio. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please, indeed. And well, I may as well tell everyone while you're here on Matt Taylor TV Extra that I'm here. I'm aiming for the big time. I'm aiming to go prime time. I'm putting together my pitch, and I'll be pitching it to other companies who make that same kind of material as what I do. So I can see the Matt Taylor show on prime time going through the same format. And we'll have a little word from Guerrilla Democracy News. We'll have a little song. We'll have a little dance. We can have all the same elements and sketches you find across the Matt Taylor TV family, because that's my pro word now for 2026 and onwards. Family. And we are family. We're brothers and sisters. Okay? And we're all getting through this together by sharing and caring. And that's what this audience is all about. And that's what I represent to the wider audience. Those values you only find in the heart of Brighton. And so, I'm really looking forward to kind of like smashing it, as I always do, because there's nothing I love better than smashing it. If it's there, I just smash it. I smash it to bits. And I've thoroughly enjoyed smashing life to bits. And I've enjoyed every moment. And long may it continue. Over to Katie. And that is okay to be me sensible, as in responsible for yourself and protecting your peace. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, best wishes to her. Well, she's terrible. I mean, and this new boyfriend Amy's got. Well, I can't really discuss too much of family stuff on a public platform, so I better just stop myself there before I tell you. I mean, yeah, but it was good to pop round and see Emma today and let her vent a bit. She needs to vent a bit, I would have stayed longer, but her cat and dog have got fleas. I'm like, I can get the fuck out of there. So it's already cost her 60 quid to try and deflea them, but either way, shit, love it. I hate, as I'm with Mandy, fleas, in my opinion, are the most vicious and merciless, awful creatures out there. Because they're like the crossover, aren't they? From the really small to the elephant, to the gigantic. Because what's small to a flea is microscopic to us. Yeah? Either way. A flea wouldn't understand that a man is riding an elephant, so to say. So listen, I have great time and great inner enjoyment coming up with all this crazy sketch I do for Matt Taylor TV. And I just want to say, thanks for catching them all. Because no doubt you see them in the shorts, the YouTube shorts. Anything from 4 seconds to a minute. Lovely jubbly, bosh, how's your uncle? And so to fully enjoy the Matt Taylor TV experience would be to subscribe to all my channels, and it's double figures. You know what I mean? I've got a family of brothers and sisters, and they're all Matt Taylor TV channels, and I think that'll be perfect when we take Matt Taylor TV prime time. I'll have an element of everything thrown in. It'll be awesome, and it's coming to TV soon. Over to Lenny. Anyone struggling with alcohol, I recommend Stephen Curry's channel on staying sober. He's a Georgian ex-copper butt. His channel isn't about that, just a man who promotes sobriety. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thanks for that recommendation, Lenny. Stephen Curry's channel on staying sober. He's a Geordie, an ex-copper. His channel isn't about that. Just a man who promotes sobriety. There but the grace of God goes us all. So true. And, you know, praise be to our Heavenly Father, quite frankly, because life wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for God willing. We're all here, God willing. And it's, you know, take my hat off to the ultimate power, the ultimate mercy, and the ultimate love. The greatest of the great, the God Almighty. I get great fulfillment and personal satisfaction knowing that, God willing, I'm good. I'll never do anything that would jeopardize Judgment Day. You know, I fully intend to make it into heaven, and the price of that is just being a man, being truthful, and being kind to everything and everyone. Then it's easy job for me. I won't have no second life, you know. I'll just tell you as it is and just walk proud. And you can do what you want to do, because I'm doing what I'm doing. Yes, he nearly died in 2019 from a fatty liver and acute pancreatitis. He literally came back from the brink. Wow, wait. Stephen Curry, okay, I got you, okay. Right. So that's when you get scares. I mean, that's a life changer, isn't it? When you get these scares. And in these scares, the only person you turn to is God. And you say, God, it's in your willing that I survive. And, you know, as Lenny says, he did. He literally came back from the brink. We've got Justin in the house. Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Matt. I had that scare before the age of 15. Oh, right. This. God. Oh, really? Acute pancreatitis. Oh, my God. That's something I've always been so grateful for, you know, maintain a level of wellness, healthness. In fact, I've got some multivitamin tablets I'm going to start taking daily. Lovely to hear Emily is on the bench. Yes. Well, you know, I think she had a rough time. I think she spoke at her brother's funeral. An eulogy, I think they call it. An eulogy. Nothing about who had a bit of G. Oh, you saying you had a scare of alcoholism at 15? What? Well, hang on. So, is Katie implying that she got acute pancreatitis? A scare because of alcohol? Surely not. Surely not. Yes, lovely to hear Emma's on the mend. Yes, yeah, she's doing well. Well, you know, poor Emma. She feels betrayed by Amy. She feels absolutely betrayed. Amy's chosen this, you know, this despicable boyfriend above her. Matt, I said Emma, yes, Emma. I'm talking about Emma too. No, got scared off from it. Oh, before the age of 15, right? No, I mean, regrettably, alcohol has been part of my life since 10, or 7 onwards. Which, hey, listen, you see it around you, and then naturally you carry on. I came from the era in which everyone was down the pub whenever they could, meaning I'm not a drinker, so to speak. Oh, right, okay. That time I had a drink when I was live. Wow, that time I had a drink when I was live. I got mocked, oh no. Called all sorts, and those who know me, no, okay. Are you saying you've been caught drunk live on YouTube? Not many people can say they've done that. Caught drunk live on YouTube. I had a scare before the age of 15. Alcohol. No, got scared off it before the age of 15. Meaning I'm not a drinker, so to speak, rarely. That time I had a drink when we were live. I got mocked. Called all sorts, but those who know me know, with a smiley face. People say I don't have a laugh. I tried to, I still got mocked. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? They laugh their way, I know. They're all twisted. They can't let something be funny, but... yeah, thanks for sharing. No worries, words aren't being understood. Yeah, of course it is. Everything's easier said than written. I was in a situation recently where I could literally have taken 100 bottles of wine. It didn't appeal to me. Strange, isn't it? How we are all made differently. Well, yeah. Have you tried AA meetings? Says Freeman Fruitcakes. Oh, that must be. I think I know who that is. Mr. Degenerate. The fruitcakes. Is the fruitcakes is the alarm bell. I was thinking the biggest mystery, well, for me personally anyway, remains who is James Hind? Who is behind James Hind? That's the big reveal I'd like to smash open. Definitely. Damn right. It's knowledge. That's what it is. It's knowledge. And the opportunity to sue. Well, yes, I don't know. Well, right. Not sure if lockdown causes more alcoholism or help people see the lights and sober up. Probably the former, unfortunately. What disturbed me? Oh yeah, so this is what I want to say about this then. Talking about the lockdown, because there's recently been the conclusion to the inquiry, isn't it? And the inquiry found that the government didn't do things hard enough and quick enough, and that's the lesson that was learned. And so, well, let's really set us straight up for part two of the agenda, where they hit us again with another flu, but then we'll be hit harder than before, because the inquiry's conclusion was that we didn't go in hard enough or fast enough. Didn't he pretend to be a child online? Yeah. So he talked to other children. I mean, there is a crime of talking to children under 16 for sexual purposes. And we know that James Hines spoke with other children as young as 11 and exchanged material of the top level. That's his words he used. So I think he's definitely guilty of a crime of sharing material of for a sexual purpose with children under 16. He's definitely, guilty of committing a crime. Matt's 2022 Darius tribute put me back into lockdown. Oh gosh. Was that all happening through lockdown, was it? Because I've done pretty well to get some, and of course, shout out to Brian PC, because he was able to get me a computer whenever mine got taken by the police. It's a massive thank you to Brian PC, and I mean that. If it wasn't for him, I don't think any of these shows, well, they wouldn't have. I know that for a fact. Or was I using my Mac again? I think may have been using my Mac anyway. But don't tell Brian that. No, I've done some great stuff on his stuff. Very grateful for everyone, every member of the audience, as we come up to 9:36. Welcome everyone watching Matt Taylor TV, Matt Taylor TV Extra. I'm your host Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. Shout out to Fruitcake. Your computer was taken by the police. Oh, come on. We're not going to. Obviously, you may be new to the show, but Fruitcake reminds me of a certain Mr. Degenerate who likes to frequent the YouTube streets. Lenny says Matthew Perry claimed for him he couldn't have one because he couldn't stop after one drink. Terrible, isn't it? Eh? Alcoholism, and addiction. There was something, I saw a headline and a subheading of the beautiful, the amazing Princess Katie, who was saying how addiction is a mental illness, and should be, understood and pitied in a way, not degraded. And isn't it terrible that we had that incident where the compensation board isn't paying out any compensation to victims of child abuse as adults because they themselves have committed crime? And I think that's not very common sense, because ultimately, if you've been abused through childhood, that memory is absolutely life-changing. The experience is life-changing, and no doubt you end up taking drugs to suppress that truth. And a lot of the times the only way to finance the drugs is through crime. So it's a vicious circle. Life is a vicious circle of decisions. But as always, it's wonderful as well. The ups and the downs. And that's what I was saying to Emily when she was feeling sad. It was like, look, feel sad, wallow in it. But know that when your good comes around, and the good times always come. They do. Don't tell me otherwise. Good times always come round. Okay, it's like the seasons. They just roll on. Before you know it, you're having a right old belly laugh. You know what I mean? Surfing the wave. Going, fucking hell, this is great out here. You know what I mean? So life always turns round, okay? And so, when you're in the low side, just wallow in it, because there's not much else you can do. And then when you're in the high, the positive, ride that wave, mate. Ride it for all you can. Ring it out. That's what I say. Ring life out. It's worth ringing out. Matthew Perry had a debate with Peter Hutchins. Yeah, I'm aware of that. On Newsnight, was it, right? Hutchins was a pull yourself together and figured addiction is ultimately a choice thing. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Perry was visible, incredulous to Hitchens' view. Wow. All on Wallace Hoogley's channel. Right, okay. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, it's an amazing page. It's amazing access to the pages of humanity, the internet, isn't it? Philip Seymour Hoffman had a dry spell off drugs for 2 decades. When he relapsed, it killed him. Oh, shocking. And to be fair, I'm not familiar with Philip Seymour Hoffman. I first came across Wallace account. He commented on my channel asking me to do a review, if I recall, says Katie. Right. And of course, we're talking about the Wallace Hoogley. That's a lovely name, isn't it? Talking about the Wallace Hoogley channel. Wallace Hoogley is particularly spiteful to me. I've been saying how I'm going on about child maintenance and I don't support my children. It's like, okay. I first go, yeah, thank you, yes. So here to our children that we love very much. Like I said, I've already started getting some Christmas presents. I've got some links for Lewis, but I need to get him a lot more. I've got some black slippers for my niece. And I've got some Old Spice body spray, aftershave and shower gel for my magical and imaginary girlfriend's son. And I've got some Marsh Turkish Delights for my magical and imaginary girlfriend. And then I've also got to get some grey towels for my girlfriend. Katie, I know I'm getting, yeah, anyway, Katie, Wallace Hoogley claims to be an elderly lady living in Minnesota. Oh, thanks for your comments. Because it gives me an opportunity to read something out. And I love it. Thank you. I know you're not a fan, Matt, but Anthony Hopkins is on the wagon since 1975 and still goes to AA. 50 years on the dry. Whenever it triggers people, or whatever it triggers people. Trauma, guilt, self-oblivion, self-loathing. What I didn't like, Lenny, was that Anthony Hopkins, and I am a fan, actually, couldn't bring himself to talk about his daughter, which says a lot in itself. Let's move on to fruitcake. Why don't you support your children? Oh, I just checked. Right. Lenny's son, Tan Man, Everton are hanging on. Right. Oh, really? To a full team, well, to Man United, 10 minutes to go. I get paid if it stays under 2.5 goals. Right. Please say it's not because of the drink. Look, honestly, fruitcake. Whatever Anthony, Wallace Hoogley thinks about my relationship and what I do or do not contribute to my children, I suppose is ultimately between me and my children. You know what I mean? But I'm certainly a father who contributes. Absolutely, yeah. And so it's just very spiteful, I think, of someone like Wallace Hoogley who doesn't know what goes on between me and my children to say such a spiteful thing publicly. Okay? Now stop it, Mr. Degenerate, because I know you love to be divisive, you know, and throw a spanner in the works. Katie, Wallace is very concerned about my gambling. Yes. We should all be concerned about people's gambling. See, that's an addiction. That's an addiction. Sounds personal. Strange. Yes. Very strange. Too many busybodies. Too many, you know, people. Nosy Parkers. That's what it is. Too many bloody nosy Parkers. So it's been fun. It's been fun. Lovely weekend, by the way. Lovely weekend with my magical imaginary girlfriend. We went to oh, stalled it again. Sorry about that. Hope you can hear me. Maybe not. So yes, know that you can't hear me at all. It's a shame, but there we go. Perhaps you can. I don't know. So you can't hear me. So you can't hear me. Oh no, you can hear me. Yeah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. So you can hear me then. That's good. So you can't hear me. Oh no, you can hear me. So lovely, lovely jubbly, everyone. Remember, brothers and sisters, okay? Brothers and sisters. That song would make me hit the snooze button. Oh, roll over, I know. But anyway, I'm on this thing and it doesn't look like I can upload any videos, okay? I remember that Christmas album came out. My big sister took me with her to buy it for my other sister, niece. Right. Stay another day. Good, good. Wasn't my age group. Ian Puddick should do a cover of Stay Another Day. Yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Okay. Brian would love it. Oh. Should we do a bit of stretching? Really? Let's do some stretching now. Spent a long time in the car today. Oh, well, hour and a half, you know. That's long enough, isn't it? Sat down. Oh. Shout out to Mandy for getting me to go live. Oh no, Mandy. Shout out to Katie, to Emily. Emily came in. Emily's going through a rough time. Death of her brother. A good thing she was there holding her brother's hand when he passed over. Which I think is a lovely thing myself. I think it's beautiful. That's really beautiful. You know what I mean? It's really beautiful. So shout out to Katie, to Lenny, Justin, Mandy. What made you turn to drink? Says Fruitcake. Brian is trying to contact Prince Harry these days, yes. I mean, look, surely the dam's going to break. I can feel it. You know, if, I don't know, the now is too soon. But I think we are seeing something interesting. If it's a final play or a breakthrough, the cracks are starting to go snap. We'll see though. Justin says, Matt, did you watch Chris Eubank nephew win on Saturday? No, I didn't see it. He's being tipped to fight Conor Ben. Yeah, possibly soon. Isn't that great? I heard about that. I do keep up with that. It's fascinating, isn't it? So yeah, let's just talk about that for a moment. Harlem was fighting in the Brighton Centre. So that's something I'll definitely like to take my son to. A boxing match in the Brighton Centre. And I missed out this Saturday. I was at my girlfriend's this weekend. I missed out on the Harlem Eubank fight. Oh, but imagine Harlem fighting Conor Ben. That'd be a great fight, mate. It'd be a great fight. Down at the weight that, you know, Ben wants to fight at. I think it'd be a bit of a fairy myself. Matt, will you go see Scream 7 in cinema? Neve Cameron was in it. No, but I may go and watch Avatar 3. I may take my kids out to watch Avatar 3. Katie says, I'm going to say goodnight yet to all. Thank you ever so much, Katie. Thank you for your time. May you sleep well. Yeah, thanks ever so much. I'll be wrapping this up in 5 minutes. That'll be the hour done. Sorry about the interruptions. Technical issues, but they've been far and two between. Chris Eubank Jr. was drained going down to 147. No, he wasn't at 147, Lenny. It was at 160 this fight. Conor Ben has fought no one of note, any quality, to be fair. Right, yes. Katie's off. Sweet dreams, Katie. And you got me for the last 4 minutes, everyone. So thanks ever so much. Big shout out to Mandy, who made this happen. I wouldn't have gone live otherwise. But, you know, going live is a good opportunity to open a chat room in which everyone can jump in and have a chat. And I'm just like the juggler, who is, for as long as I juggle, the chat room stays open. You know what I mean? Yes, 160. Conor Ben is the emperor with no clothes. Oh, fascinating. It's so true as well, isn't it? Lenny's son, Harlem Eubank, is a better fighter than Chris Jr. He'll probably beat Conor Ben. I didn't like his style, really. He was always kept his left jab out, extended. It's a style I haven't seen by the Eubanks. Definitely got his own style, and I like his attitude. And of course, he's, you know, a Eubank, a Brighton Eubank. And, you know, Brighton respects the Eubanks. Simon Jordan said it. Conor Ben was mediocrity, dressed up as a contender. Oh, that's a slap in the face, isn't it? That's a slap in the face. mediocrity dressed up as a defender. Thank you, Mandy, for asking Matt to go live. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you, Mandy. I'm taking Matt Taylor TV prime time. Watch this space. Not familiar with Harlem? Not familiar with Eubank Harlem? What are you like, Lenny? What are you like? Of course, I think both Chris Eubank Senior and Nigel Benn have got bastards, other sons that are out of the limelight, who are also into boxing. You know what I mean? It's crazy, these motherfuckers. But anyway, sorry to swear. Sorry to swear. The last 2 minutes to go of the show. Thanks ever so much for everyone for joining me. Of course, let's do a roll call. Big shout out to Mandy Marlins. Without this, none of this would be possible. To Katie, to Emily, to Lenny, and to Justin. Thank you. And of course, we had a fruitcake in here. But it's always nice. There's always a fruitcake wandering around somewhere out there. And just so it happens, it was in Matt Taylor TV tonight. Ultimately, what Matt Taylor TV does is creates a digital space in which everyone can jump in and have a little chat. Because we're all family around here, okay? We're brothers and we're sisters. Like it. I played Daddy. Lenny Son, Harlem is welterweight, same as Conor Benn. 21 wins, only 1 loss. There you go. Look, everyone, thanks ever so much for joining me. There'll be no outro. Let's say that now. There'll be no outro. So, there you go. We're just going to end the show. Say goodbye. Thanks, Convid. I'll look up Harlem. Good. Oh, well, good. So you won the bet then, did you, Justin? Good. Right, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching. Be sure to come back again soon. Until the next time. Remember, King Arthur is a real historical figure.